high school. Like, you think you're grown, but you're not grown yet, but you're like, you getting there. Seeing the same people in the whole way from 9th to 12th grade. And if you get into a relationship, I would not make that relationship your centerpiece. Do not send any pictures, please. Girl always on Facebook. You know this girl always getting in drama. Do not be this girlfriend. Hey y'all, it's me Zion. Today we're back with another video. And if y'all have not seen all my other videos, then I'll have them linked in my playlist. I have a back to school 2023 playlist. So I have giveaways, I have advice videos, so go check those out after this video. And if y'all have not heard, if y'all have not been tuning into the series, or if y'all are not subscribed, be sure to subscribe. But your girl's not in school no more. Okay. I got out of college 3 or 4 years ago, but in today's video we're being doing a high school advice video. So this is for all grades of high school. If you're in middle school going to high school, you can watch this, but it's basically from a 22-year-old's perspective and someone who already has been through high school. I'm giving y'all the truth, okay? Been there, done that. It's giving been there, done that type of energy. Comment down below what grade you're going into and what you feel is the best advice I gave, or what advice you also have for other girls. First and foremost, I honestly want to say that high school is not real, okay? When you are in high school, it feels like it's the real world, but in a way you are only there for 4 years. I'm not saying that to downplay the experience. It's just a lot of things that you do in high school. Just remember that that's 4 years of your life. Getting in trouble, fighting, all this other stuff, and getting in drama, it's not worth it. You're gonna see these people for 4 years, and honestly most people are going to college after, or doing something, or leaving after, going to new states. So I wouldn't indulge into drama, fights, and a lot of nonsense. So that's straight up, like, it's given like world inside of a world, because high school does feel like a real thing. You have to be in high school to understand. And if y'all get what I'm saying, let me know in the comments. Like, it seems like, you know, that's all we know at that age is like high school. Like, we're in high school now, we're grown. Like, you think you're grown, but you're not grown yet, but you're like, you getting there. It's a 4-year school, okay? Just keep that in mind with everything that I say today. This is the time to learn yourself. So I would definitely say get into stuff. If you're shy, I was extremely shy going into high school, but you know, my shyness turned more into like just introvertedness. So I was still introverted, like, to myself, but wasn't really shy. I would speak, I would have friends, I would do stuff with my friends, but it wasn't like I was extroverted, do everything in the world, or rowdy or anything. But it just was not, I was not shy no more after like 11th grade. Definitely, if you are shy, you will get through it. If you want to not be shy, just take little steps to get there. It's just you. If you're just a shy person, there's nothing wrong with that. All I would say is speak up. Learn to speak up if you don't know how to. If you're shy, if you're quiet, everybody, honestly, learn how to speak up for yourself, because people are going to try to walk over you, and I don't need that happening to y'all, okay? Y'all can speak up for yourself. You just don't want to talk. You just don't want to be bothered. Don't let people think they're intimidating you or think they're bullying you because you're quiet. Like, do a quick speak up real quick. Like, everybody has it in them to speak up for themselves. So I would definitely say to do that if you're shy, because I was a shy girl for a very long time, and that's something I regret, is not speaking up as much. So I definitely want y'all to know, y'all could be shy, but just know if somebody's trying to, hitting you, pushing you, you might have to do it one time. I'm giving y'all permission to do it one time, and that's it. Like, I'm back to being 22. But no, for real, everything is not worth like the drama and the fights and stuff, okay y'all? So I would just speak up for yourself. Somebody got a problem with that, then that's their issue, because you're not gonna be talked too crazy. You're not gonna be bullied or anything because you're quiet. So, but definitely get into like theater, music, get into whatever your high school has. Try new things. If you wanted to act, if you want to be in the theater, if you want to be in a band, if you wanted to be in sport, do that. Like, start doing stuff, because high school can turn into drama very quickly. But if you are doing stuff, then it's like you have your mind on more important things. Okay, so in high school, it's like, oh, let's skip class, let's not do our work. Who does the teacher think they're talking to? They're talking to you. And they, like, some teachers are rude, but most teachers are not being rude. Like, y'all do y'all work. It's always so cool to be in the hallway, seeing the same people in the hallway from 9th to 12th grade, and then they went to night school, and then they would be at the school when it was over. Like, when the bell rang, they would come back. Like, you don't want to be in high school for 7 years, okay? Do your work, have fun. It's not cool. You're in school. That's what you're in. Like, you're in school. Do what you got to do to get out, so you don't have to stay there extra years. Don't worry about boys, relationships, girls. I know everybody gonna get mad at this, suck their teeth, but as a 22-year-old and looking back, it's not worth your time. I can be like, yeah, you know, you're gonna have puppy love, you're gonna want to be with somebody, want that affection, but realistically, I would say to not get into relationships. And even if you get into a relationship, I would not make that relationship your centerpiece. You guys are very young and you guys have a lot of time to grow. And this is coming from someone who already has been in high school, already been through this. Y'all don't need relationships in high school. If you choose one, I would just say don't let it be the center of your life. Y'all still young. Y'all are still like very young, especially like 9th grade. You just got out of middle school. I'm telling you, the both of you guys are just learning life, and you guys could change as soon as high school is over. So you don't want to get invested into this relationship and that's all you did in high school. There's a lot of people who go through that. Like, even if you do like somebody, take it extremely slow. If they don't want to talk to you because you're taking it way too slow, then they can leave. Like, they can go. That's it. Like, you don't need to invest yourself, especially if you're 13, 14, 15, 16. You don't have to invest yourself into a relationship so young. You have a lot of time for that. You have college right after this. You know, you want to be a little free in college, even if you're not. College, you're a little older, you've learned a lot more to be in relationships. So that's my advice. Like, you don't have to take it, but that's how I genuinely feel. As don't know, this is a safe place. Like, I do a lot of girl content, hygiene advice videos, so I'm giving y'all the truth. When it comes to virginity, this is another thing, you guys. I 100% not think you need to be doing this in high school. And some people be like, I don't know what she's talking about. I'm so serious, y'all. It is not that serious. A lot of people are gonna try to peer pressure you. I can tell you, I've been there, and it was a little long ago, but it wasn't too long ago. Oh, you're the only one who hasn't done anything. You're the only one I was not the only one in that school who did not do that, you know? Like, people are gonna try to peer pressure you, and I don't know why. It's kind of weird, actually. So even if they are, just dismiss yourself from those type of people. Stay away from those people, because it's really weird to try to force somebody into that. It's actually extremely weird. And just know it's a very emotional thing that can consume you and you don't realize, and you can lose yourself in terms of lose who you are because you're so invested into that, because it's very emotionally connected, which a lot of people, I feel like, don't look at it that way. But you guys are really young, and I'm like forgetting I'm talking to high schoolers, but like, you're 14, 15, 16, you can wait. You don't have to, and if you choose not to, I would honestly say to go to the gynecologist. If you want to be doing grown things, go to the doctor, tell your parents, be safe, use protection. Like, if you want to be that way, just do those things to be safe. But I genuinely believe you do not need to be doing these things. If someone is pressuring you, please leave them alone. If someone is threatening you, please tell somebody older. I would tell a trusted adult, not just anybody, just a trusted adult, so they can get dealt with, pretty much. Do not send any pictures, please. Do not send any pictures to any guys or anybody, to be honest, because there was an instance in my school where they started airdropping people's inappropriate pictures. Please don't be somebody who is sending pictures around, because you don't know who is who. You don't know who's fake, who's a liar, who's grimy, who's gonna do something. Like, don't put yourself in that predicament, and you don't have to worry about that happening to you. So I would just say, don't send stuff around to people. Don't be that girl. That girl, y'all know what I'm talking. I'm not talking about that girl. I'm talking about don't be that girl. The girl that, oh yeah, she sleeps with this person, that person, this person. Don't be that girl around school. I mean, you're worth so much more than just being that person that everybody talks about. Just do you, be safe, and just stay true to yourself. Don't do all the extra stuff. Don't try to get everybody's attention. Don't try to be all in the older boy's face if you're younger. It's okay. All right, just leave them alone. They're no good. I promise you, they're no good. Stay away from drama, groups, people of drama. If you know this girl always on Facebook, you know this girl always getting in drama, do not be his girlfriend. I'm so serious with y'all. Don't be his girlfriend. She has friends. She doesn't need you to be her friend. You could be an acquaintance. There's a large difference in acquaintance versus friend. Don't tell the girl who's in drama, the loud girl, who everyone, she wants to fight everyone. Don't tell her your business. Don't tell her your business. Just get your friend group. Just get your friend group and stick with that. You know, you can have acquaintances, you can have friends of, friends in class and stuff. Just be careful with who you tell your business to and who you really give your energy to. That's very important in high school. So I grew up in like a very strict household. So this thing I am suggesting because I wish I was able to do a lot more, but I would definitely say to go to a lot of your events, your football games, homecomings, proms. You cannot do that over again. Like, just go. Even if you are skeptical or you don't know if you want to go, you don't have a lot of people to go with, just go. To say you went and that's it. Even if you go with one other person, like, just go to the stuff, go to the events, have fun, record on Snapchat, get a Polaroid. Like, these are memories. Like, memories y'all can, because high school, like I said, is 4 years. And then it goes quick. Like, I can't even believe I'm 22 right now. Like, I was just in high school. Like, it's so weird to me. Create a good relationship with your teachers and your guidance counselors. If you're having a bad day, talk to them. They can give you extensions on stuff. You can have a good relationship with them. They could let you get away with something. Like, have a good relationship. Don't try to be like that kid that's like always being rude to the teachers, always cursing them out, like, especially if they didn't do nothing to you. Really take advantage of that. Is AP worth it? I was an AP girl, I was an honors girl, I was a pre-calc girl. Like, your girl's pretty smart. I was in pretty much difficult level classes, so I would say to challenge yourself if you're someone who needs that challenge. But if it's way too much, just drop the class and go to the next level. If it's high honors, regular honors, or just a regular class, it's not worth stressing yourself out mentally to the point where you're getting like depressed and anxiety and all these other things. But it is a good preparing thing for college, I would say. Just the workload, not necessarily like what you're learning, if that makes sense. Because AP is usually when you're doing a lot more than any other class, because that's like a getting ready type of class for college. So I just want to say 9th grade is pretty chill. You know, you just came from middle school, you think you know everything. No offense, y'all. Yeah, I think y'all know everything. You're kind of just wanting to have fun. That's why I'm saying stay up with your grades and things like that, because 9th grade is going to be that, oh, I want to be the class clown, or I want to be the it girl, I want to be the popular girl. Let me tell you, the popular girl, the it girl, it don't matter. It don't matter after high school. It goes right down the drain. This is not a joke. I sound like my parents telling me this in high school, before high school. It doesn't matter. I promise you, we don't even know these people anymore. Like, half of them end up doing drugs and stuff. So, like, yeah. I'm just gonna leave that topic alone. Half of them end up crazy or something. I don't know. But the older boys that be sitting on the things in the hallway, yeah, they be still sitting outside on the streets. Like, it's all a front. Like, it's not gonna last very long, okay? Don't get consumed by that type of stuff. 9th grade is pretty easy. You're gonna try to be playing around, Just keep up with your work, because 10th grade gonna come, and 10th grade pretty difficult. 10th grade is the recovery, and 11th grade is like, to me, 11th grade is that, like, the worst, the most stressful one. 12th grade a little easy, you know, you're a senior, you're doing your last things in high school, you got barely any classes. But 10th and 11th grade is a little iffy for me. It was for me. I was actually very depressed in 10th grade, so that played a role into it. But definitely 9th and 12th pretty easy, 10th and 11th pretty difficult. Just keep that in mind to go into that school year ready for what's gonna come. Just do your homework. Y'all, I mean, you going to school, you know you're gonna get homework, so why are you arguing with your teacher about homework? Just do the damn homework, all right, y'all? Just do your homework. It goes towards your grade. Participate. It goes towards your grade. Just look at your syllabus. What goes a part of your grade? Because you don't want to get to the end of the year, end of the quarter, and you're trying to catch up. It's just more stressful that way. So just do the right thing and have fun at the same time. You can have fun and do your work. You're in school. You know, this is not a trip. This is not a field trip. This is school. Fighting is not worth it, y'all. Like I just said, you're gonna probably regret half the things that you do in high school. So adding fighting all the time, or fighting and starting drama, now someone's picking on you and bothering you, I'm an advocate for defend yourself. Someone pushes you or something, yeah. But someone's just talking, y'all, people are going to talk their whole lives. I know from personal experience. Unless someone physically tries to do something to you, I do not think you need to do those type of things. People are going to say they're going to do something. People are going to walk right by you. People are going to see you in the hallway. People are going to keep it pushing. Feed into everyone's negativity. Y'all heard the phrase misery loves company. That's what they want. They don't feel good inside. They need to start talking to somebody, getting help or whatever. You don't have to feed into what they got going on. Just focus on you. Be problem free, be away from people, ignore people who are like that, and everything will be fine. Take advantage of sports, extracurricular activities. after school programs, clubs, especially the I forgot what it's called, I'll put it on the screen, but it's like where you can travel in school. That is a good thing to get into. If you want to travel and starting at high school, take mental health days if you need it. If you need a day a week to relax at home, take an easy day, I would do that. Hopefully your parents are understanding. If they're not, I would just do it after school. Maybe do it at the library, stay at the library after school if you can't. Like, trust me, I know like the strict parents, especially in high school, I know. So just try to find ways to like get yourself to relax, even if you try to talk to them about it. I know a lot of parents don't listen, so that's why I'm like, if you need to like just stay at the library or stay at school after school for extra hours to not go home, if home is stressing you out, then yeah, I would suggest doing stuff like that. Finding ways, that's what I'm saying, into clubs and stuff like that to get you away from negativity, especially if it's, I mean, coming from home, you know. Definitely suggest keeping a good-minded group around you, good friends, good-minded friends, people who have your best interests in mind. If someone is constantly telling you to skip class, someone is telling you to be rude to teachers, someone is telling you to, oh, bully people, and also, I don't think those are the type of people you need to be around, and I think you know that. Especially if you're not that type of person and you see yourself changing, you're getting influenced, you're getting peer pressured into doing something. So I would advise that you know, they're gonna get mad, they'll be like, you don't want to talk to me, probably start being mean to you, rude to you, trying to bully you. Like, stand your ground, do what you gotta do, but definitely I would say dismiss yourself from those type of people. High school is a lot of leaving people alone once you figure them out and just keeping it pushing, because it is what it is. Definitely have you a student planner. Your planner is gonna be your life. Write in your planner, have your planner, having notebooks and a folder for each class. I will color code it to make it, you know, more aesthetically pleasing, but definitely having one folder, one notebook per class. So if you want to take time after school in the library to do your work, because it is very quiet in the library, it's very peaceful. If you know with your friends you're not going to do your work, then stay after school. Have your friends stay after school. Y'all got to be quiet in the library, you're going to get kicked out. So maybe that'll get y'all to do your work. So definitely stay after school in the library to do your work. Have an emergency kit. I did post a video, it's gonna be right here on the screen. There was a giveaway as well. I think it's still active, but if it's not, I'm sorry y'all. But I also have a school supplies video of me showing things that you possibly will need in school, and that was also a giveaway. I would say if you are in need of a job, just get a part-time job. Just get an easy job, just work like 3 days a week. I know you're gonna want more funds, I know you're gonna want money, but the stress of high school to working is very stressful. I would work your way up to it if you wanna work multiple days, but definitely just start with 2 or 3 days a week and then get a part-time job, simple job. All grocery stores hire everybody. If you need somewhere to start, pretty much go to a grocery store or a fast food restaurant. Please don't be influenced or peer pressure into doing drugs, y'all. If y'all don't want to do drugs, don't do it. I don't think y'all need to be doing drugs. I don't think anybody needs to be doing drugs, you know. But if you are choosing to do that, please try to be safe. That's my advice. If you don't want to take my real legit advice, I would just say be safe with the actions you do after, because that's going to be your choice. I'm not going to ever say, oh, you should never do that, you're disgusting, you're that. Just I would my personal advice would be to not do it. You don't need it. But if you do, just be safe, test things, and make sure you're okay. I would say try to find somebody to sit with during lunch, because the lunch thing is a thing. I think there was times where I didn't have my friends in my lunch, and I used to be so sad going to lunch, like sitting by myself. Oh god, that's so cringy. But definitely, if your friends don't have lunch with you, definitely try to make friends in your class, and then try to find at least one person who you could sit with at lunch. Or if you're like a talkative person, you probably would find somebody. If you're not, I mean, sitting in the lunchroom by yourself is gonna be a thing. Maybe you could sit close by to somebody who's sitting by themselves, so it's not as weird, but you could set up a movie, watch something on your phone, but you may get the lunch where you have nobody. So be aware of that, or like I said, try to find somebody to be friends with in your classes that you could say. Try to make at least one friend per class, or an acquaintance. Like I said earlier, friend and acquaintance are two different things. Acquaintance is, you know, less than a friend, but yeah, cool. I would definitely try to find somebody so that you can have somebody to talk to, catch you up on notes, work with, if they ask for partners and stuff like that. If you're someone who deals with anxiety of any sort, depression, I would definitely say to try to talk to your school therapist. Most schools have one, because I know a lot of our parents are not understanding of those type of things. So definitely try to talk to a therapist. I used to talk to one at my school, and it was very helpful. She was really nice. And I will also try to say find people you're comfortable with and just stick with them. If they're helping you through high school and they're your good friends, just be with them. You know, those are your people. Like I said before, the older boys, yeah, that 12th grader tried to talk to me. I'm so cool. Go sit down. Like, no. I'm 22, all right? I already been through this, okay? The 12th graders, they don't need to be talking to the 9th graders, okay? Y'all are young. They are like almost 18. You guys are like 14, 15, 13, maybe. It's not worth your time. They've already seen all these girls in high school. They're just trying to pick on people who they feel are impressionable and naive and young. Most of the time, I'll say maybe 1% are not, but majority of the time they are. Focus on you. Focus on what you got going on, and don't. It can turn bad very quickly. So this is what I'm telling you guys, all jokes aside, it can turn bad very quickly. Like, I don't want them to pressure you into stuff. I don't want them to make you feel certain ways about yourself. I don't want them to do anything to you. So just, I would stay away from them in the sense of relationship wise. Don't skip class. Go to class. Y'all want to be in high school for more than 4 years? Go to class. Do not be sitting on the sides of the walls and the hallways and stuff. I promise you, like I said before, I've watched people do that from 9th to 12th grade, go to night school, come back to the school, sneak into the school just to sit in the hallway. It's not that serious. There's more to high school. There's more to life than the 4 years of high school, okay? It's 4 years for a reason. When you miss class, go meet up with your teacher and catch up, or talk to them about why you missed class. See if they could give you an excuse for an assignment and stuff like that. Don't let things like that get under the rug and build up, and then you're at the end of the quarter, at the end of the school year, and you're trying to do all this work, because it's going to be 100 times more stressful to do it like that. So just do it, talk to them, figure it out, you know, when you come back. Practice your locker before mat early. Because that is a thing. If you never had a locker, I didn't go to a public middle school, so I didn't have lockers. I went to a charter school. We didn't have lockers and stuff, so I had to learn how to do my locker so I was not late to class. And definitely be on time for class, because those teachers do slam the doors and lock them. All right, let the mean girls and the bullies be bullies and mean girls to themselves. Y'all don't entertain them. I wouldn't even look their way. I wouldn't even give them the satisfaction. All right, it's real. Like, there's gonna be girls who are like upset with themselves, and they're gonna try to take it on you and project it on you, but there's nothing wrong with you. You're not the problem. Most of the time they have internal issues they need to deal with. So definitely let them be miserable by their damn self, and tell them I said it too. Last but not least, have fun and just do your work. It's that simple. Stay out of drama, stay out of fights, just have fun. Don't be in relationships in high school. Say not. But if you are, like I said, be safe doing anything. But if you want to be someone who saves yourself, someone who doesn't want to be in a relationship, someone who wants to be out the way, not in drama, be that way. Just be that way. That's gonna be you. That's how you want to be. That's your choice. If you guys did enjoy this video, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, comment down below. Are y'all ready for high school? If you're watching this, have you been to high school? Were these good tips? So let me know in the comments. But I will see y'all in the next video.